What's up, collective? Thank you for joining me for StoryTime with the Oracle deck. This is a message for the collective. I want to talk about what we need to know at this time when it comes to the current energies. And this has to do with when it comes to, anyone and everyone involved with the situation. Now, while premeditating to begin to spread, immediately I got the energy of some chaos. There's the energy right now of change taking place. There's the energy of different challenges that you may be faced with. If this isn't you in this energy right now, it has to be someone in your energy, or I'm going to say possibly within even your vicinity. So yes, there's some challenges going on. There's some changes that's taking place at this time. There may even be some conflict. Because in this energy right now, there is some form of deception going on. Someone in this energy could be deceiving themselves. Because someone in this energy right now is of three minds about a situation. It's a love, a hate, and an indifference about the energy or about a situation that's in this energy at this time. Now bear with me, collective. Again, this is story time. I'm using a new oracle deck that I want to share with you. My first oracle deck is called Shadow Darkness. Don't mind my coffee mug. Now, Shadow of Darkness, I'm using this spread in the beginning to start with any opposing energy at this time. Or opposing energy, let's say currently, so I can stop saying at this time. I'm a little bundled up. I see it, although I'm inside. It's a little chilly. I'm just getting off of work. And I just wanted to share a message. And I'm starting with an oracle message. So, when it comes to what we need to know in this situation, we have a card of power. This is a card of a number 23, and this card goes into 23 goes into 5. So again, the number 5 is about challenges. The number 5 is about changes, and again, the number 5 is about conflicts that you may be faced with at this time. Or again, I had to pause because it's conflict somewhere in this current energy. So again, there's an energy of deception. I wrote down some notes. Energy of deception. Someone is being unfair in this situation. Again, someone is indifferent about this situation. Someone is also uncertain. But again, underlying is the energy of power. Ooh, look at me. Power, the card of the number 23, which goes into number 5. So this is about underlying, it's about your own power. Your own power. How you use your power. What you've learned up until this point of your life. How you going about dealing with conflict, dealing with change in your life. I had a warning. I got the warning, the little hazardous hat on right now with the colors and you know, it's a cautious or a caution in this energy because whatever this conflict is, whatever this change is, in this energy right now, you got to be calm with yourself. You got to be calm with whoever that you may be dealing with in the situation. Because it seems like in this energy, someone may want you to act out. Someone may want you to embarrass yourself in this energy. Bear with me, collective. I lost light. Okay. So we got that settled. So again, yeah, someone may want you to act out right now. Someone may want you to embarrass yourself at this time. So be cautious and stay calm or keep yourself calm in this energy. So I want to start with the message about the power card. This power talks about liberty and having a breakthrough. Again, in this energy, this power is about your strength, how strong you are. This power that's needed is also about you understanding your strength, understanding yourself, understanding your capabilities, and at this time, it's really about believing in yourself as well. So let's get an elaboration on this underlying energy. I had to change my glasses, bear with me. So power and potential are within you. Things can be difficult and test you just when you're ready to make a breakthrough or level up, but soon everything will become clear. Recognize that even though they may have been difficult, the lessons you've learned have all served to better you. As challenging as they may have been, you came here to learn and understand particular things. It's possible that you never anticipated how dense, intense, and difficult the energy of the earth might be. Your life is not dictated by the values, ideas, and beliefs of others. It is entirely up to you how you want to live your life. So why should you be under the authority and control of others? You must understand your power. Since you were incarnated on this planet to become the best version of yourself, you are here for a reason, and there is so much you can offer. You are a light, and in order to be awakened with your entire power, you must go through the darkness and sit with it, but there is hope and light at the end of the tunnel. If you feel like giving up, remember why you came here. Keep in mind your motivations, goals, and desires when you are about to make a breakthrough or level up, because things can get very challenging and test you. Because things can get very challenging and test you, you only need to search within to find the solutions that have been imprinted on your soul and are in line with your subconscious. If you ever feel the need for direction, eliminate impeding thoughts from your mind and meditate to go within. Everything will become clear at the right time. Stay calm through this energy. And again, like I said, be calm with yourself, collective. Yeah, underneath that, we have patience. It's about you having faith. It's about right now you having willpower and courage and believing in yourself. Because the opposing energy wants to, wants to manipulate you. An opposing energy wants to try and dominate you. An opposing energy wants to try and control your life. So when it comes to the situation, again, we have ambiguity. And this talks about being uncertain and aloof about a situation, maybe trying to act like whatever is going on is not going on. Trying to ignore a situation, ignoring that big ass elephant that's in a room, and not wanting to address yourself, a person, a thing in a situation. On an easier note, when to give an example, I'm thinking about well, the first thing that came to mind is possibly having someone may have a disease. I hate to start off with that, but it can also be in the terms of love, let's say. Knowing that it's something that you need to say, something that you want to say, knowing that there is a certain issue, but choosing not to address that issue, choosing not to tell someone that you love them, choosing to not make a decision in a situation. Or for some reason, I have to go back to if there is a disease, you've been diagnosed with it, but acting like it's not there. Being uncertain about the next moves to make in this situation. Knowing that you have to keep yourself checked, you got to find out about any medication, you got to look into herbs and, things to keep you healthy. That's going to enrich your life and not feed any disease that you may be having. And I believe that this comes with like any dis-ease that you're feeling in your current situation. No matter what you may be going through, by choosing to ignore it, by choosing to not address a matter, choosing to act confused about the situation, choosing to act like it's not there, this can cause dis-ease within you, spiritually, emotionally, and by not addressing it, it can play out in the physical. So we have to be very, very careful about obstacles that we face. We have to be careful about challenges that we face. And we have to understand that it's not about what we go through in these situations. It's about how we choose to get through these situations. So someone is uncertain. Someone is choosing not to make a decision in this energy of a situation, and they're choosing to victimize themselves. Someone in this energy, when it comes to what you need to know about whatever situation you may be faced with, is that someone feels defeated. So someone is in this energy right now of victimization and self-pity. Not understanding what got them in the situations. Not understanding that whatever situation this is, whether you choose to ignore it or not, these are the repercussions of your own actions. Let's read about this energy of defeat. Forgo the pity party, and don't let other people tell you who you are or what to do. Take charge of your situation and create change. If you want to overcome feelings of defeat, if you find yourself asking why me in a situation rather than feeling empowered to alter your course and assist yourself, you may have been sucked into a victim role. You are being urged to put in the work because if you don't, then your doubts, fears, or insecurities will prevent you from moving forward, and everything you want in life will always seem just out of reach. Stop being helpless and playing the victim. If you're feeling trapped, lost, or directionless, practice telling yourself that you are strong and remind yourself of all your positive aspects and begin concentrating on those things. A lot of work needs to be put into healing and moving forward, and it can't be done if you're always blaming other people. Start reflecting on yourself and developing humility. Although it can be a difficult pill to take, you will grow wiser and realize that accepting the truth will make your path simpler. If you feel uncomfortable when you sit with yourself or when someone else criticizes a quality that you perceive as flawed, this is a call to heal. Never again let others tell you who you are or where you should go. To get through barriers in your path, take initiative to influence things openly and honestly. This is your signal to put in the effort, and with time and consistency, you will move forward. Tap into your power, your willpower. You connect to your power with faith. You connect to your power by meditating. You connect to your power through prayer. You connect to your power by believing in yourself. Shoot. I feel like you connect to your power by having that humility, having that patience with yourself, loving yourself, and not looking for the approval of others to form how you feel about your own self. So, an energy of chaos, conflict, deception, change. Someone in this energy, or this could either be you, is not willing to address the elephant in the room, not willing to address what got them here in the first place. So it's like somebody in this energy right now is not trying to take accountability. So let's talk about the obstacle. Now, I also want to say this energy right now, when I'm using the Shadow of Darkness card, this is our shadow side. This is the energy of your own shadow. This is the energy of someone else in your energy, someone that is opposing you. This is the energy of your opposition. So when it comes to the obstacle, obstacle is being distracted by stress and overthinking. No matter what you've been through, someone is feeling wounded. They're feeling limitless, like there's some type of limitations. Someone is apprehensive about addressing this situation. So somebody in this energy, it kind of seems like wants a pity party, or somebody in this energy right now is having a pity party. Because they are wounded. When we go through situations in our life, these are all tests. And they're not placed here to break us. These tests are placed here to make us stronger. These tests here are to make us wiser. These tests that we're faced with in life, in this life, are placed here to refine the power that is already within us. A lot of us don't know how powerful we are when we just put our mind to a goal. And it happens so randomly when we can see our power, where you could think about something you want, something you may feel you need, and then all of a sudden the opportunity presents itself soon as you go outside. Soon as you walk in a store, you see what you desired. It's all about it's all about really our intent. And I hear what you think about, you bring about. Let's elaborate a little bit more on this energy and the obstacle of the wound. It's possible that you're unwilling to let go of the past, or unsure of the changes you need to make going forward. Instead of resisting change, embrace it and heal old wounds. Are your fears, traumas, or the past controlling your progress? This card frequently represents contending with people, setting or experiences that limit your ability to express yourself. It can also suggest that fears and anxieties are keeping you down. You may wonder how long you must endure. The trauma certain people or experiences inflicted may cause anxieties about your appearance or ability to express your opinions, or about the profession you choose. What do you do if some people or situations make you afraid or ashamed to share your truth or follow your dreams? They might be suppressors, gaslighters, or narcissists. but a valuable lesson is being revealed. Finding the source of this anxiety is the first step. And it's important to keep in mind that blaming someone else won't make things better. First, you must acknowledge that what happened actually did happen. And although it's not okay, you must let it go. This is what forgiveness looks like. Accepting that what happened did not make it okay, but rather that it is what it is, and you cannot change the past. So you must learn from it to move on. Wishing for an alternative reality will simply make you frustrated and sad. The solution in this situation is to take steps to find appropriate support and a place where you feel free to express yourself in whichever way you see fit. Look for those with whom you can completely be yourself. If you already have them in your life, spend more time with them and reciprocate the safety they make you feel with gratitude. Because another obstacle that you're being faced with in this situation is that you're continuously being distracted. You're continuously being distracted with conflict. You're continuously being distracted with energy of change, the energy of challenges. You're continuously being distracted, again, with some form of conflict or chaos. And I feel like that has to stop now. Whether it's you that's projecting this energy, whether it's you that's sending this energy, or whether it's you that's in this energy and receiving these challenges, these changes, this chaos. Whatever challenges you, whatever has you in the energy of confliction, whatever may have you in the energy of confusion, at this time you must let it go. No matter how much it might hurt, no matter how much you might feel attached to this situation, this could be a situation with a family, this could be a situation with your friends, this could be a situation at work, this could be a situation with your lover. When it comes to this current situation, it's not about exactly what you're going through. It's about how you're going to choose to get through this stress of overthinking. How you're going to get through these energies of distractions. Right now, it's time to focus. Because drawing this card is an invitation to give priority to your needs without feeling guilty. Pick a direction, because if you don't, it will be far more difficult to accomplish anything. Do you feel that your mind has become overactive and it's moving in a million different directions? Overthinking may be part of the issue. Overanalyzing is not helpful. So be aware of your thoughts and include some form of meditation in your everyday routine. This does not mean sitting still and emptying your mind of all thoughts, but rather anything that allows you to be totally present and focused. It may include dancing, singing, chanting, or even going fishing or hiking for some people, while for others it may be listening to music. This could be a reminder to pursue or rekindle a passion that gives you a break from over complicating things. It might only require tuning out and engaging in creative activity. Whatever it is, make sure it is feeding your spirit. This is a this is a signal and a call for you to put yourself first without feeling bad about it. Take care of yourself so you can generate a more positive vibration, which will have so many benefits. Can you sense the enormous love and energy being sent your way? You were drawing it near. Pay attention to the advice and downloads from your spirit guides, because if your energy is overextended, you won't be able to hear them. You might need to get back to a sense of normalcy and restore your regular routine if your energy is out of alignment. So right now it's time to focus on you. What is it that you want for yourself? What do you want for your future? Not wishing you can have someone else's life, or you had what someone else had. What is it that you want for you? Another way to tap into your power is through journaling, is through writing, is through getting it out. Because holding this energy in right now is uncomfortable. It's not easy. You're uneasy. If you don't address this situation, it can cause a physical disease to your body. It's about being balanced, mind, body, and your spirit. It's about addressing issues. It's about acknowledging issues, taking accountability, putting the energy to what it is that you want in your life. You may need to collab with someone, and it could be like-minded individuals. In this situation, there has to be some introspection. There is an inner knowing that you must listen to within yourself. You also have to be mindful of how this energy could be affecting you. So, with this situation, it's about how you prioritize. In this situation, it's about not running from any adversity. It's about facing the adversity. You may have to multitask in this energy, do more than one thing for yourself at a time. Like I said, right now, it's about putting your energy into what you want to create for yourself. No matter what that may be. time to take flight. It's time to make the effort towards a change that you want to see in your life. Right now is not the time for stagnation. It's time for movement. And that's part of the advice. So, whoever is in this opposing energy, you may feel stuck. And that stuck feeling is that energy of victimization. That stuck feeling is continuously thinking about what happened, what somebody did to you, what somebody did to make you do what you did. For the most part, what somebody may have done to you. Another part of it is continuously thinking about what it is that you don't have. If you stay in that lack mentality, if you think about that lack mentality, then you're going to lack. So whatever you are, or whoever is opposing you, again, these are the repercussions of actions. Some people may call it karma. No matter what, the circle of life keeps turning. Either you're going to keep making the same mistakes, keep getting the same results, or you're going to choose to change. You're going to choose to learn from your mistakes. You're going to choose to apply the wisdom from this situation that you have acquired. Let's talk about this flight. Somebody ready to take flight out this bitch. Like, I'm out. Somebody ready to move. So at the same time, someone, again, not addressing these situations, not moving on these distractions, holding on to the wounds of what happened, feeling defeated, being uncertain, acting like this shit ain't going down or has not went down. To free yourself, try changing the environment you're in. If you take action to help yourself, you can begin to take flight. To get energy moving, you must first stir it up or change your environment. Simply go do it. Get positive energy flowing. Creating fluidity is the goal. And getting rid of anything that isn't serving you is important. Your spirit team is advising you to enliven things a bit in effort to remove you from stagnant energy. To get you moving in the right direction, they are attempting to place you in energetic flow, like getting out of a never-changing bubble. It's best to act right away. If you're considering going somewhere or doing something, your soul will appreciate you for doing even something as simple as stepping outside your immediate surroundings and clear your mind for a little while. Reassembling the puzzle pieces is a vital step to take in order to realize your full potential. There needs to be an energy shift, and the only way you can bring about the shift is by choosing to get out the current situation you're in. It's time to shake up things a bit and bring fresh energy into your life. If you feel as though things are getting in the way, or if you're just feeling complacent, your spirit team is urging you to take action toward your goals, because you may be surrounded by a lot of dense energy. Enliven things a little to break up and move that stagnant energy. I feel I need to say that one more time, collective. There needs to be an energy shift. And the only way you can bring about the shift is by choosing to get out of the current situation you're in. It's time to shake things up a bit and bring fresh energy into your life. If you feel as though things are getting in the way, or if you're just feeling complacent, your spirit team is urging you to take action toward your goals, because you may be surrounded by a lot of dense energy, enlivening things a little to break up and move that stagnant energy. So it's time to start moving around and not staying stuck in this current energy. I hear that some of us can be in this energy right now, and we know it's not our energy. There are certain things from the past resurfacing, trying to see if you're going to go about it the same way, just to get the same results. Someone got over on you once before, maybe twice before, maybe 3-4 times, you know what I'm saying? But enough is enough. So I'm going to ask that, whoever, if you are feeling this energy, recognize this energy may not be yours. This could be a family member. This could be a friend. This could be a sibling's hate and opposing energy against you. So I feel like there's an energy of projection. There's an energy being projected on you, or again, someone is in this energy. Someone may want you to doubt yourself. Peep Collective. Someone may not want a change for you. As well as this could be someone projecting this energy on you. Again, this could be your own energy feeling doubt, not believing in yourself, willing to settle, willing to be submissive, having low confidence, not believing in yourself, not having willpower, courage, strength, not believing. I had a friend once that questioned me about God. I had a friend that admitted that he didn't believe in God. We kind of got in an argument about that debate. They say not to talk about religion, huh? But if you don't believe in your own power, if you don't believe in your spirit that's within you, if you don't believe that you have a soul, when you're in your head, who are you talking to? You know what I mean? That's your spirit. That's your soul. You're talking to the power that is within you. The power that's within you to make a choice. The power that's within you to allow you to have free will, the power that's in you to be able to feel different when you're around certain people, that power that's in you that we call it instincts when we feel like something isn't right. So someone is doubting themselves. Someone has low confidence. Someone doesn't believe the possibilities for new beginnings. Someone out here doesn't believe in themselves. Let's see why. What is going on? And whoever is in this energy, being in this energy is only hindering yourself. You know that saying how you could be your own worst enemy? You know, they say those is confirmations. So somebody in this energy, somebody could be, again, someone could be sending this energy. Someone could be thinking of you, projecting this energy, not believing in themselves, disliking that you believe in yourself, wants to see you lose, be limited, be afraid, feel like a victim, not use your mind, not use your heart, not tap into your soul. With doubt, you can keep yourself from reaching your full potential. Never let yourself or other people prevent you from attaining what you want. Have you been told you can't be successful pursuing your dreams, or felt that you had to put the beliefs of others before your own? You cannot put the external world and other people's visions of your life ahead of what you want. Because if you put your happiness on hold to get approval and validation from others, you will always be chasing happiness. Your spirit guide is urging you to expand your consciousness and embrace it in order to serve your highest good. Start doing the things that make your heart full. Stop putting off your contentment. Face whatever shame you might feel about enjoying something that other people find unacceptable, and quit allowing them to dictate the path you take. You are the creator of your reality, so it's up to you to work toward positive well-being. You are responsible for pursuing your passions. Drawing this card may signify that although you have the chance to grow and progress, you are instead choosing to stay safe and comfortable. Your spirit guides are reminding you that if you are prepared to set aside limiting beliefs and face your fears, you can attain your dreams. There are no rules. The only limitations are those you impose on yourself due to previous experiences and other people's expectation. However, as soon as you start realigning with the things that make you happy and joyful, you give yourself newfound hope that your dreams are important and you can make them come true. I want to repeat that one more time. There are no rules. The only limitations are those you impose on yourself due to previous experiences and other people's expectations. However, as soon as you start realigning with the things that make you happy and joyful, you give yourself newfound hope that your dreams are important and you can make them come true. Now, while I was reading that, I felt the energy of someone enjoying other people's misery. Someone likes when someone is feeling down, someone is feeling low, someone is not believing in themselves. Someone gets a kick out of seeing you overthink about a situation, seeing you stress about situations, seeing you victimize yourself, feeling uncertain, acting like you don't know what's going on. Somebody like you dumbing yourself down in this energy. Someone likes that you don't believe in yourself, and someone in this energy wants to keep you in that energy. Sometimes I hate saying someone because, like, who the fuck is it you want to know? But that someone, or this someone, could be you. This someone could be a lover. This someone could be someone that you're sleeping with. This someone could be a co-worker in this energy. So what are we going to do? I don't know why I just heard the song, I think her name is Lisa, but I can't remember her last name. But the song, been around the world and I can't find my baby. I don't know where, I don't know why he's gone away, and I don't know where he can be, my baby, but I'm gonna find him. Find yourself first. Love yourself first. Understand yourself first. A lot of us have been in situations with love, for love, loving family, loving friends, maybe even co-workers, sending all that energy out to those we love, wondering why we're not getting it back in return, because we're giving it all away. Excuse me. So, a cycle is ending. This could be a cycle that's ending or that has ended when it comes to your foundation, your home, your stability. In this foundation, there may not have been equal give and take. Because there is no equal give and take in this foundation, there is no balance. You could have stayed in a certain situation. You could be staying in a certain situation. Being submissive, having low confidence, not believing in yourself, not believing that there's something more, not having the courage, not having the willpower to push through, not understanding how when one door closes, another one opens, not believing in yourself, not even recognizing how this thing called life goes. and shit happens. This shit that happens is placed here for us to learn from it. This shit that happens is placed here to make us stronger. But people be stuck in shit and not understanding they are their own creator of their life. They created this shit in their life. Not accepting it, not taking accountability, and continuously on this Ferris wheel, going around and around the same cycles, living the same life, not learning, not choosing to love themselves. People just continue cycles. Not understanding this is part of this life. You are supposed to learn from these cycles, end them, and start a new one. Every time you start a new cycle is for you to apply the wisdom that you've learned from the last cycle. And the wisdom that you learned from the last cycle is what not to do in this new cycle. I got another oracle deck. Now, this oracle deck is for divine energy. And underlying, it talks about a cycle ending. Underlying with this story that I'm talking about is willpower, it's courage, it's faith, it's belief in yourself. The energy of this story is talking about you stepping into your own power to create the life that you desire. I got into tarot maybe 2017, 2018. I started studying tarot around that time, and it was because I was going through a situation with someone that I loved, several people that I loved, that were opposing me. Now, since 2017, 18, 19, 20, there's been so many people into tarot now. So many people into divination. I see on YouTube as well as TikTok how, people talk about people putting love spells on guys and females that they don't want to lose. They talk about people being bound to a situation or situations. And I mainly feel because their mental is fucked up. It could be a spell, but you still got to be stronger than that. You know what I mean? Having the courage to change a cycle. Having the courage to end a cycle that's not working out for you. So bear with me. Let me get my oracle deck. Okay. Pardon me, but it's really about you putting the pieces of your life back in order. It's about you recreating this picture that you see for yourself. Although a character that you thought would be in the story forever is no longer, you can paint a different picture. It can have all the same bases, it's just the characters have changed. To the question of your life, you are the answer and the problems of your life. Say what? To the question of your life, you are the answer. And to the problem of your life, you are the solution. A young woman sits on a bridge, a physical and metaphysical connecting point between here and there. Her identity is initially concealed not only to us but also to herself. She is, in essence, finding her true self. She reaches out to gather pieces of a puzzle, and with each one finds clues and discovers more about herself. Each of us attempts to make sense of our place as we search for connections and relationships with others. Gradually, despite failures and experimentation along the way, an image starts to take form, increasing clarity and manifests itself from the initial confusion. The process is self-reinforcing and often becomes easier and accelerates as more pieces are added, each finding their corresponding place. Eventually, a point is reached where everything comes into focus and starts to make sense. To the question of your life, you are the answer. And to the problems of your life, you are the solution. I think that's beautiful. It's about you making a choice to tap in. And love yourself. Someone or there's an energy that wants to stop you from reaching your fullest potential. This energy is projecting fear. This energy is causing you to feel victimized. This energy can even be very, very lustful. Trying to stop you from having faith. Trying to stop you from being patient and loving yourself. Wants to keep you in a bubble collective. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Wow. Just not believing in yourself. Feeling low. Feeling like time is running out in a situation. The clock is ticking out this bitch. This energy wants control of your thoughts. Bear with me. There's a tarot reader that I listen to, Mystic Tori, I believe her name is. And she always says that you must go within so you don't go without. And that is the solution, like was stated in that last card, that you are the solution to whatever problem you may be faced with at this time. Home is a shelter from storms, all sorts of storms. Right now, you may need time alone to change your perception of what situation you may be going through. Our relationship with the natural world is at its lowest ebb. And as humans, we are becoming increasingly detached. Our physical lives may have been made more comfortable by our technical advances, but our spiritual lives may be diminished. Despite the overall trend, there is hope in that we are at least aware of our damaging imprint and an increasing acknowledgement and desire to redress the imbalances. Despite the overall trend, there is hope in that we are at least aware of our damaging imprint and an increasing acknowledgement and desire to redress the imbalances. It says redress, but I'm going to say address the imbalances that is currently going on in your energy. Whatever you have to do to make yourself happy. Whatever you have to do to raise your vibration. You know what's best for you. You know what lights up your soul. Now, some people may have it misconceived that sex makes everything better. Some people rely on sex, which is only a temporary satisfaction, to change the circumstance. Shit. You know what I'm saying? We all might have that imbalance. I'm thinking of, you know what I'm saying? Even myself have thought of, how that temporary satisfaction of a connection can change a circumstance. But in reality, it may only be putting a band-aid on a situation if this situation comes to love. Someone is afraid to address their current circumstances. They don't want to acknowledge the fact that they're getting older. They don't want to acknowledge the fact that the way that they've been going hasn't given them any lasting benefits. Someone may think it's over. Someone may feel defeated because of their wounds. Someone in this energy is still thinking about things that happened in their past, from their parents, past trauma, past wounds, and allowing this energy to limit you. It's this energy is distracting you. And for some of us, this old energy is trying to distract you. Someone in this old energy wants to distract you. Someone in this old past energy, past wounded energy, has not healed from a situation. They want to stress you out. They want you to overthink. And if this is not your current situation with this person, again, this energy is a form of projection to stop you from putting effort into a change in your life. To stop you from believing in yourself. To stop you from having faith. To cause you to have low confidence and be submissive to this dark energy. To let it take a hold on you, like this energy has taken a hold of someone in your family. This energy may have taken a hold of a current or an ex-lover. This energy may have taken a hold of a parental figure, a sibling, someone in your family. This energy could have taken a hold of a co-worker. It's sad, collective. Each contact with a human being is so rare, so precious. One should preserve it. In this life, we are spirit and we are flesh. When we forget that we are both, we can suffer unnecessarily. There's a need to take time for meditation and to connect with one's higher self. This will in turn allow us to see the spiritual aspect of others more clearly and be able to reach out to them more easily. A young man stands in a contemplative mood. The mask before him indicates that he has stepped away from his usual role in life. A flame beside the mask signifies the eternity of our nature and reminds us that all that we see in this earthly realm is no more than a mask. In his right hand he holds a bell jar that contains the face of a woman. Maybe she is his spirit guide or a love from a past life. She is reaching out to him with much love and tenderness. In his left hand he holds two batons, indicating the duality of human nature. They might also indicate that he has more than enough will to move forward in his life. I'm going to say, I know tarot is genderless, but there is a male in this energy. And this energy that he is in could be being projected at him from a past female. This female is sending him temptation, lust. This energy being projected on him is trying to stop him from being focused. This energy that's being projected on him is causing him to be uncertain. This energy is causing him to not want to address an issue and be aloof about a situation. This energy is causing him to victimize himself, feel self-pity, have low self-confidence, bring his vibration down to cause him to submit and settle for less. This energy is distracting him. And if it's not a male per se, this can be a woman in her male energy. There's a projection that is trying to stop you from believing in yourself, trying to stop you from moving and taking charge of your life. This energy wants to stop you from believing in yourself. This energy wants you to lose faith, lose sight of your dreams and your aspirations. This energy wants to hold you stuck. So this energy can tap in and cipher your energy whenever it wants. This energy wants to hold you in a bubble, and this energy or someone projecting this energy, someone from your past is in this energy, and this is a way and a form of control. And at this time, you have to take back the control of your life. And acknowledge the wisdom that is within you. Acknowledge what you've acquired up until this time. Acknowledge the trials and the tribulations that you've been through. Acknowledge what you've came through. Understand what you are capable of in order to close this cycle. Whatever this chapter was in your life was not meant to repeat itself continuously. Whatever this chapter with this person in your life was for you to learn from it. Whatever this chapter was in your life may have wounded you, but it didn't kill you. It was placed here to make you stronger so you can overcome this situation. The guardian angels of life fly so high as to be beyond our sight, but they are always looking down upon us. A guardian angel is witness to the birth of the one whose life he will oversee. He is in awe of the wonder of creation and its significance. Cradling a mystical incubator in which this new life is enclosed, he understands its fragility. As he is now, so he will remain throughout, offering help and support, yet knowing the limitations of his influence. Fate and destiny will play their part. The chakras and the astrological zodiacs orbit the central sphere, suggesting the role they will play in this future life. But this wondrous mechanism is also man-made. A grand part of how this life will be lived and what it will achieve will not be predetermined by fate alone, but by free will and free choice. I believe I started the reading off with that, and I mentioned how it shows our capability, it shows our power with the simple fact that we have the free will, we have the freedom to choose. So whoever is in this energy, whoever is allowing this energy to project on you and try to control you, you have the power to stop it. You have the power to take charge of your life. It's your choice. You have to believe in yourself at this time, collective. So I'm going to end it here. It looks like this Oracle story time is 1 hour and 20 minutes. So I'm going to let it go on that. I hope that this message has helped someone. I want to leave you with the importance of prioritizing yourself. I want to leave you with a message to tap into your power and face whatever is opposing you. Face this adversity head on. You have the capability, you have the power within you. If you need to at this time, it's suggested to you at this time to take some time alone in order for you to change your perception about this situation. Change the perception about yourself and understand that you are not stuck. This situation was not placed here to break you. This situation was placed here to make you stronger, so you can see the power that's inside of you to make the change that you want in your life. And love yourself. This is Addicted to the Truth Tarot. My name is Katie, and I hope to see you next time. Peace.